What's up, everybody? I got another quick little maintenance video on this 2005 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. I'm doing the positive crankcase ventilation valve, the PCV valve, if you will, on this car. And this is something I do on most of my vehicles. Anything that's got a V6, V8, if you're lucky enough to have a V12, they all have PCV valves, right? So what is a PCV valve, right? So it's positive crankcase ventilation valve. And I found a nice little article. This is on kennedytransmission.com, and it just goes through the PCV valve, what it is, what it does, you know, just how often should you replace it, FAQs, all that stuff. So if you guys want to learn up on PCV valves, you can do it. But for me, I always just replace mine usually when I get a car, because you don't know when the last time it was done. Keeps the engine healthy, keeps it running right. You don't ever want that pressure to build up, and basically you can start having oil consumption problems. And you know, I think it also is just kind of a tune-up item for me. Now you can go with the straight replacement. That's what I'm doing here, and I'm doing it in reverse order because I've already taken the old one out, and this is the new one. And you can shake them and tell that they're moving free. The valve's moving free on this brand new one, and I'm not gonna shake that one. There's oil all over it. I don't want to pick it up, but you know, it gets built up with oil over time. Now you can do an alternate method if you want to save money, and you can just clean them up with like some Throttle Body cleaner, or I've used mass airflow sensor cleaner on them. So you know, you can spray it in there and just kind of shake them out and just let, you know, all that buildup get out of there, and it should start moving freely, and pop it back in. So that's the cheap route, but I'm going with the I think I got this for about 40 bucks, $45 off of partsgeek.com. So I'll pimp them out, and this is the part number EV273, and there's probably more numbers to it, but I'm not going to read that whole thing out. But that's the place you can find one. Obviously Amazon's got them, so you know, take your chances if you want. I always go with OEM when I can, so this Motorcraft should be fine. And then again, I'm just going to show you guys reverse order how to put this in. So it's over here on this side, got a big hole in the top of this valve cover. So this is about the third or fourth one I've done, and I'm going to leave a link to another video I did where I did the PCV valve, I did cleaning the throttle body and the mass airflow sensor, and also looking at the air filter. I basically just combined all those four things into one video, so I'll leave a link to that. But on the others I've done, I don't remember having to move this little sensor part, and I don't even remember if the last one even had that little sensor plug. But on this one, I had to get that little sensor plug that's on this side right here. I had to have it facing over this way underneath this loom, so you might have to move that a little bit to get it down, situated down in there. So it's kind of tricky. And then you want to get this, basically turn it back, you know, and you'll hear it click when you turn it. So then you're going to turn this back clockwise, and it just clicks in place right there. So now it's in, and I've got the little sensor somewhere. Here's my little sensor. Sensor kind of has that little tab on it that you just push down so you can release it. But to put it on, you don't have to do anything, just should click on. So it's on there. And then here's the positive crankcase ventilation hose that connects to the PCV valve, and you just push that down on top and it'll click down in place. So that's a job done, and again, that's showing you in reverse order. But my other video obviously will show you the full process. I just only had one hand today. My last video I did on GoPro, so just wanted to show you guys a little quick how-to, and something that may be overlooked but is definitely worthwhile